Alright everyone, let's get started. As Chucklefuck Democracy tackles Monster Loves You, yet again, the first playthrough resulted in universal prosperity. You dared to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. Yep. We shall play. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters call the whale mist. Okay. So, here's how this works for you folks on the hitbox viewing thing. I'm gonna put up a lot of polls. Your objective, should you choose to accept it, is to vote for which choice that you'd like for me to pursue in this choose-your-own-adventure game. Choice 1 goes to actions and attitude. Choice 2 goes to words and thoughts. I will end the poll whenever I see there is a clear and decisive victory for one choice, or whenever an arbitrarily determined amount of time passes. For example, choice 1 is 2-1 ahead of choice 2. Now, whenever we did this yesterday, we were getting like up to 60 votes on a few of these, the hotly contested choices. I don't expect that many to come, if only because we're a bit early here for the States. You know, there's still a New Year's hangover. We'll give it some more time, though. Give it another, we'll say 20 seconds. So yes, I won't ask for votes about everything, but for most things. I already learned stuff after what happened in the first playthrough. I'll make sure you're armed with as much information as you could possibly have before you make informed decisions. I'll ask questions for you. I suppose I could change the title of the broadcast. That's not really gonna attract more people. But if only so that everyone doesn't whine at me about how I'm not playing Shadowrun anymore. There we go. Fantastic. So, we're going to be going with actions and attitude this time. Alright. Now, we'll create a new poll with 3 choices. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of fighting and eating and screaming, facing frightening enemies unafraid, or protecting innocent monsters from harm. Hold on, folks. Gives you time to vote anyway, right? There we go. Alright. Looks like a contested vote, 9 to 7 to 5, but we're gonna be fighting and eating and screaming. So be it. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born. Alright, we start off with 9 ferocity. Sometimes you need to be cruel. Can you bring yourself to tear a wolf apart with your claws? And to show you're a monster, how about its cubs? Excuse me. You awaken in the growing season, when the forest is erupting with color. Onward! Go ahead and take us down to 2 choices. Your eye is open. You're a morsel just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. Wow, pretty decisive vote for so few participants at this particular time of day. We don't have the epic 40 and 50s to single digits. But 21 to 6. That's quite alright. Hello, Overlord. Looks like we're gonna be stretching. So be it. Channeling Dungeon Keeper today, apparently. You spread out the upper corners of your body and feel the tips of your arms split and harden. Let's keep stretching. The hard parts move through the stuff around them, forming parallel curving pieces. Let's flex the curving hardness. You have claws now. Let's slash the slime and try to swim. Nope. Go ahead and create a new pull. Another morsel swims toward you. It opens its mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites you. Aye. Swim away from the toothy morsel, or what? This is intolerable. Stop that biting this instant, I say, old bean. Good fellow. Chap. How about we have a biscuit? It's about what I expected. I didn't think the Chucklefucks would choose to run away this time, either. Chucklefucks don't run away from danger. Charge! Because that strategy has always worked for me. Choice 2 it is. By a considerable margin. What? This is intolerable. Stop that biting. You pause, unable to make another choice. Choice 3, here we go. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. Do we resist it, kill it, or unite other morsels to repel the attack? Oh. Last time the Chucklefucks voted to unite other morsels to repel the attack, looks like we're going to be killing it like the rest. No, Nat Belmont, unfortunately. Little morsels can't attempt to seduce each other. This is a kid-friendly monster game, I guess. A pity, to be sure. A pity. Oh, so hello there, Shauna Everhate. Alright, we go for killing it. Grrr! You rip into the violent morsel. It has fangs, but you have claws. Keep fighting. Grrr. Your first snarl. Excellent. When the fight is over, you're chewing on the other morsel's eye, which is all that remains. Serve that morsel right. Oh, and a new choice. Yes, you would have picked the ultraviolet option. Totally kid-friendly. Just look at these graphics and jaunty music. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. I don't know whether it is kid-friendly. I just think it is kid-friendly. Which just goes to show how far kid-friendly has fallen these years, right? We can ignore it and swim on. Too bad, but these things happen. Or, oh no, that's terrible. Looks like Chucklefuck Chat is full of apathy today. Well, not so much apathy. Maybe that's a sarcastic too bad. Oh, choice 2? 16 votes to 10 votes for choice 3. There are people who wanted to react, oh no, that's terrible, maybe try to help that little morsel again, but not this time. Not any other time. Going in to vote there. Too bad, but these things happen. Oh, another one. You watch the half-formed baby monster slip beneath the surface. It begins to break apart. Swim down and take a bite out of the weakling? Confront the harsh reality of death? Watch it die? Or comfort the dying morsel? Comfort the dying morsel? That's what these viewers want to see, right? Oh, no, no. It's so contentious. So contentious. Oh, choice 1 surges ahead there. swimming down and taking a bite out of the weakling. 12 votes for choice 1, 9 votes for choice 2, 9 votes for choice 3. There you go, Plump. There. It'll all be okay when you're in my belly. Anyone else? Any other takers? Oh, another vote for choice 1. That'll seal it. Hello, Chips. Righto. Oh, Bean. Let's go ahead and swim down and take a bite out of the weakling. You dart in and rip a chunk out of the slimy body. It's good. So delicious, in fact, that you find yourself eyeing other morsels, the strong as well as the weak. Belly's full, so they're safe. For now. You have grown too big. The spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Indeed, to the brood cave and adventure. This is adventure. I have a D12 for this occasion. Go, D12, for the good of the city. 3. Okay. Nash tumbles into you, screaming and chased by Sickle, who is also screaming. Ah, yes, this event. What's all this, then? Oh, Bean. Now stick your head under another monsterling for some peace and quiet. Morning, Rilder. It was a shame, Plump. I fell asleep right before you started. I thought I would be able to stay a little bit longer, and by the time I woke up at like 6 and some change this morning, I was like, oh, it already ended. I missed everything. I'll have to catch the video later so that I can find out the exciting conclusion of Back to the Future. Gotta admit, I don't know whether I'm that interested in seeing it to watch the video on demand without being able to influence the decision making. At any rate, looks like we're going to go with, what's all this then? Oh my. Ha 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 ha. You ended up sacrificing her and making a ring out of her after all, or something or another, like you mentioned. That's great. Anyway, what's all this then? 4 choices incoming. Nash and Sickle are trying to make each other's ears bleed by screaming. Sickle is winning, and Nash is running. Yesterday, the Chucklefucks voted to stop them by screaming them down. What will the Chucklefucks choose to do this time? Well, looks pretty decisive to me. That's double digits, 20 for choice 3, single digits for all of the others. Alright, going into the poll then. That's what we'll be doing. What fun! Join in. As you add your screams to theirs, other monsterlings turn and listen. You seem to have created a weird 3-part horrible harmony. Howl. You end up leading the whole cave in a chorus of I am monster, hear me roar, complete with roaring. You're not sure who won, but everybody's ears lost. Okay. That's our bravery stat, by the way, which is our capacity to overcome fear and intimidation. One demonstrates bravery through courageous actions. Go ahead and roll the 1d12 again. If it's a 3, I'll pick. If it's a 1. Oh, I don't think we saw this one. Yay! You follow a thudding noise and find Sickle and Lapper hitting animal skulls with sticks. Nash stands to one side, judging their performance. Do we join the contest as a musician, or join the contest as a judge? When you put it like that, sure. You're not going to Monster London. Looks like viewers want to see Choice 2 over Choice 1, but it's pretty close. 18 votes to 14. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brothers and sisters, get on and participate with the epic choose-your-own-adventure action. And while they're at it, they can rate, comment, like, favorite, and subscribe. And follow. And, do nothing but advocate me forever and ever until the end of time, and create shining altars to my presence. That'd be great. I'll make fortunes off of your backs and mouse clicks. Close vote, 18 to 15. Looks like we're going for Choice 2, 19 to 15 there at the end. Join the contest as a judge. Nash Nash welcomes her assistants. She leans close and whispers, "You kick Sickle, and I'll kick Lapper." Ask her, why the kicking? Nash Nash shrugs, "I just like kicking." Suggest that you and Nash Nash should judge the contest more fairly, or go along with Nash Nash's kick everyone plan. That's Nash Nash, by the way. She was a love interest for our character. She has 3 tongues, 3 tonsils, 1 eye. Wonderful evolutionary path from this monster. No, that's definitely 4 to 1 for Choice 2 there. For sure. Alright, that's what we'll go for. Sorry, tonsils, those are uvula. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Sure. Nerd. Oh, kindness and cleverness zeroed. But we didn't have any anyway. Tee. Sickle and Lapper never get a chance to truly compete. You and Nash Nash chase them back to the Brood Cave, kicking them the whole time. Okay. Now, I shall roll a d10 of destiny. Another one. What's that noise? Buzz, buzz, buzz. So annoying. Go ahead and start the poll up again. Changel? Changel? And Smark run from the sound, covering their ear holes. It's getting louder! Louder! Try to do something about it, or ignore it. The absolutely aggravating sound will go away on its own. It's just the TV, everyone. We'll be fine. Okay. 22 votes to 8 for trying to do something about it. So be it. What was that? I can't hear you over the buzzing. Try to do something about it! What was that, sorry? Try to do something about it! Oh, right. You head in that direction. Wincing in pain, you see Blots and Gobclaws flee from the passage where the sound is loudest. Approach cautiously. That's totally what you guys are going to pick. Or act quickly. Get in there and slash whatever you find. Yeah. Yep. Well, clearly everyone thought that Choice 2 was approaching cautiously. That's what they actually want. They're just a little confused. It's alright. My viewers get confused from time to time. They don't understand basic concepts or principles. Alright. Let's act quickly. Get in there and slash whatever you can find. Cleverness zeroed. Again, but we didn't have any. Your claws tear into a papery lump, before you realize that it's a stab wasp nest. The wasps sting you many times, but you crush them by the hundreds. Finish it. You rip the stab wasp nest to a pile of shredded fragments. The few remaining wasps crawl away, the horrible buzzing of their wings silenced at last. Okay. See here. Should be this. Yep. Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Everyone is comfortable. Comfy! Go ahead and make another poll. Blots, giggling, sticks, licking. I'm just trolling you even more, I love it. And all four of Hamrag's nostrils. Hamrag's eyes shoot open. As he starts to choke, Blots shushes you with a threatening scowl. You're not afraid of Blots, help Hamrag. He gave us a free rat last time, and he increased our respect. That's funny. Help Blots out. Leechin. There we go. We'll go with Leechin. It's like feng shui, everyone. Totally for monsters. Alright. Close vote. Oh, 14 for choice 1. 13 for choice 2. Oh, choice 1 surges ahead there by another 2. Fuck. Oh man. Are there any others? Oh, it goes up another. Looks like the chat wishes to help Hamrag for all of the good things he did in the first run of this game. As you command. You jump on Hamrag's head and knock some of the leechin loose. He squeals and gasps, then remembers that he can breathe through his mouth. Crisis averted. Hamrag glowers down past his jowls, scowling as though you hadn't saved him. He roars and demands to know who plugged up his nose. Look at Hamrag's face, everyone. Where is the nose even in that? Look at it! Look at it! Watch it consume you. Looks like the viewers wish to pursue the course of honesty, at least when it comes to Hamrag. Good times, good times. Oh, some more votes for choice 1 there to try to cover for Blots. But no, so many people are like, no, we will tell the truth. Tried to fuck up Hamrag. That's unacceptable. Any more votes? We'll give it another 15 seconds. I have a lovely little convenient timer that Hitbox has for me, so I know how long this is. Nope, there's not going to be enough votes to make up the difference here. Choice 2 wins, 20-10. Tell the truth. Blots did it. Hamrag thanks you, grabs Blots, and sits on him. All of Blots' breath whooshes out and he can't inhale again. Hamrag stays there for a good long while. Okay. You are halfway towards leaving, becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. Okay. Looks like a job for a D8. Go D8. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A tiny cat scampers into the cave, followed by a worried Mupsy Morel. The cat leaps and climbs, coming to rest on a high ledge. Watch. The little cat sits on its high ledge, licking one paw and staring down at Mupsy Morel. Mupsy stares back at the cat. Mupsy Morel, who's that? Mupsy makes something called the Omen Harbinger for the few monsters who can read. She's one of the older elders. Her head looks like a mushroom. Or a brain. Okay. Is Mupsy writing a story about the cat? Okay, now it's time for the haul. She might be. She doesn't look hungry. Regardless, the little cat seems upset that it wasn't consulted in the matter. Shall we climb for the kitty, offer some lichens and mushrooms for the kitty, or you don't care about cats? The internet? My viewers? Oh man, if they picked option 3, that'd be so meta. That'd be incredible. Absolutely incredible. I might do a thing if they did that. Madness. But it looks like we're gonna climb for the kitty. Because in the immortal words of the chat, kitty! It's pretty much what it takes. Fucking cat sympathizers. Alright. Choice 1 it is. Climb for the kitty. Well, let me go ahead and make a new poll now. New poll up. The small cat moves with blinding speed, leaping from ledge to outcropping, to stalagmite to boulder. That's dangerous. A monsterling could get hurt. Give up. Or keep chasing the little cat. They're taking the hobbit's eyes and God. Don't know why that jingle popped in my head with this instance, but vote total is 25-3 for continuing to chase the little cat. You know, the cat might be going to Mount Doom. I don't know. This kitty might grow up into the cat who tried to steal and actually successfully stole the Chucklefuck's jacket. 25-4 votes it is. We'll keep chasing. 26-4 now. It leads you on a long, scary chase, but it eventually tires out. You jump down with the cat. Yeah. You stand before Mopsy Morel, holding the little cat. She says, "Oh, thank you." Do we give Mopsy the cat? Oopsie? Moppy? Or do we eat the cat? Oh. Well, 17 votes to 10 for eating the kitty. 20 votes to 11 for eating the cat. Looks like there isn't enough backing. Not enough voters to sway the pendulum. Oh, yeah. This is what you get for not telling your friends. Alright. It's okay, we're just a little monsterling, right, Otaku? What could this elder possibly do? Right? Right? Kindness 0. I don't think we had any of that anyway. You hardly chew in your haste, but you get a good taste. Hey, that rhymes. Finish your snack. Mopsy yells, "You cruel little creature! That was my cat! I was doing a study!" Mopsy walks away, swearing that she'll write of your mischief in her newspaper. You'll be famous! Right. Anyway, teddy-ho. Ha! Looks like free pick. Let's pick the... Oh, it's a snake. What's that noise from the spawning vat? Go and see. Oh. Looks like I can go ahead and make a poll. You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. What? Bring it on, snake. Not your problem. They're just morsels. Who doesn't eat morsels? Eat some too. So instead of fighting and eating the snake, and then maybe eating morsels, we're just gonna go straight to eating morsels. Oh man. Chat, why you eat undelicious things? We're monsters, okay? We have a raging furnace inside our stomachs. That means that we derive energy and sustenance from all these items. Snake might know CQC. Yeah, I get bacon, but how does it taste? Is it good enough to eat? Teamwork. Alright. By 19 votes to 11 to 1 vote, we shall eat some morsels. No bravery. We lost bravery. We didn't have any kindness anyway. We lost bravery, everyone. We traded 4 bravery for 4 ferocity. You hunker down at the other end of the vat and eat a few morsels. A great ice-covered elder storms in and roars at you. Uh-oh. She swats you to the cave floor and yells that you've taught the snake that it's safe to eat morsels. Oh no. I shall repair the damage myself. She swallows the snake in one gulp and kicks you out. Okay. D6 time. Go, D6. Our hipster planet needs you. 3. It's a skull. Elder Marinus leads you and some other monsterlings to a secluded grotto at the back of the cave. What's that up high on the wall? It's a rusty iron cage. There's something inside it. Sticks and rocks, maybe? It's a collection of bones. Marinus says that this is a human skeleton. If you can get it out of the cage, you may play with it. A look at the cage. Let me go ahead and create the new poll here. The cage rests on a ledge, several monsterlings high, and only one monsterling wide. The lock rusted away long ago. A frayed rope hangs from the bars. Climb the rope, get help from a friend. What friends? Or toss something up to tip the cage over. Oh, what do you know? You guys are picking the brave option to try to get back that bravery that you pissed away by not fighting the snake. The interactivity in the chat. Our friend the snake got eaten. I know, Ned. It's terrible. How will we live now with ourselves? Okay. Looks like we shall climb the rope then. Paw over claw, you climb. Monsterlings cheering your way. The frayed rope snaps just as you reach the cage safely. Ouch! While you recover from your fall, Gobclaws climbs up by ramming her pincers into the cave wall, one over the other. She throws down the bones. Play with the bones for a while. Neat! You got a femur. So much fun! Oh my god, the fun, it's incredible! Huh, another free pick. Well, we've had good instances with these creatures. Let's break it. You hear clattering, then flapping. A deer tumbles in through the cave entrance with Blitztree trapped in his antlers. Well, how did she get stuck in a deer, or how did the gear get stuck around her? Deer and monsterlings are traditionally curious about each other. Blitztree probably flew up and perched on him, then things got crazy. Choice 1, wrestle the deer to the ground. Choice 2, calm the deer. Choice 3, joke's on Blitztree, rile the deer up. Some of you are swayed by the possibility of food by wrestling the deer to the ground, and others of you are swayed by the possibility of being a dick. We've encountered more negative events as a monsterling in this playthrough than we did in the entire first playthrough. You folks were such softies yesterday. Such softies. Even though you are incredibly ferocious, you are kind-hearted. At 51 out of 100. Okay. Oh, choice 1 picking up some steam there. 14 votes for choice 1 to 15 votes for choice 3. I'll give it another 30 seconds. Hangover engaged. That's right, you know, it's New Year's Day. You know, many folks who live in my time zone, you know, they might be busy doing other things at 11:21 in the morning. And of course, Americans on the West Coast probably still haven't woken up yet. Oh man, Choice 1 surges ahead! 16 votes to 15! Holy crap! Good job, alt accounts. Wrestle the deer to the ground. The deer bucks for a second, then falls. Before he can get back up, you free Blizztree's wing from his antlers. Success! The deer rushes off. Blizztree thanks you, then lips off to tend to a pair of wounded wings. No days left, everyone. Oh my. You wake up and find that you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up. Wow. Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks great. Okay. Even though the Chucklefucks didn't choose option 2 last time, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to hide and watch. I think I have a pulse on this chat. Let's go with the Elder. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Keep going. Marinus stops at a warm human chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Let's see if you folks prove my point here. Do we jump right in, Choice 1, or wait for the Elder to make you go? Yep, it's about what I expected. Look at you folks. It's hotly contested, though. Do we jump right in, or wait for her to make you go? 18 votes for jumping right in, 15 votes for waiting for her to make you go. Cause it wasn't an option that was seen yesterday, but I figured that it was just so much of a wimpy option. But still, folks would jump in anyway, unless they were attempting to defy the odds and predictions that Grimith made. In which case, that's all part of my cunning plan anyway. This is a Xanatos Gambit, everyone. Go ahead and end the poll there. 18 votes to 17. We jump right in. You fall and fall some more. And fall, and you're falling, and other monsterlings are falling. Yes, some of them are crying, and you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds. Look at him, he's adorable over there. Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where is this? It must be somewhere. Alright, everyone. Last time, we tried to cushion the fall for another monsterling. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. And you know, we landed just fine, right? So all the other monsterlings, they can land just fine too, right? Right? Looks like the chat feels that way. 25 votes for getting out of the way. 8 votes for trying to cushion the fall, and the gap just gets wider. Just gets wider. Okay, let's do that then. Woo! Get out of the way. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. Well, don't know why I'm gonna kick this up to a vote, but on the off chance that democracy proves me wrong. Choice 1, you should take charge. Choice 2, maybe someone should lead. Yep, figured we'd be taking charge. Yep. Good work, team. Taking charge. Let's go ahead and end that vote there. Not even letting it go for a half minute. 27-9. Alright, choice 3 added. The other monsterlings watch you, curious. Last time, You led the way personally. Shall you do that again? Or will you slash the others to show them you're in charge? Or help everyone work together? Yeah. Choice 2. More. Oh man. So many votes compared to choices 1 or 3. 21 votes for choice 2 compared to 7 for choice 1 and 7 for choice 3. 7 plus 7 is still less than 22 now. Alright. We shall slash the others to show them you're in charge. A half-seen monsterling whimpers in the fog and you flick your claws, drawing a little blood and a lot of noise. A few howls and shrieks cowl the others into silence. Explain in an orderly fashion now that someone's in control. You soon discover that all the passages converge in yet another mist-filled chamber. The mist here is even thicker, and you quickly lose sight of the other monsterlings. Well, that's okay, they're cowards anyway. The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapor, except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts! Hundreds of them, large and small, they're everywhere. Spooky. Well, not putting this frog to a poll. One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. Stand fast. Alright. We go ahead and put this one up to a poll. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask, "Do you fear?" Yes, this is scary. Attack them, or wait and say nothing. Last time, you chose to wait and say nothing. I predict you'll attempt to attack them this time? Ooh. Oh, yes. Although waiting and saying nothing did make a run for it. Did make a run for it, indeed. 22 votes for attacking them. 14 votes for waiting and saying nothing. Because we're so afraid that we're going to attempt to act on our fear by acting irrationally, by attacking them. Or eating them and gaining their ghost powers, yes. Remember, if you're absolutely stuffed and completely satiated, even eating a wraith corpse, better make sure you don't have a breathing problem, that's all. Alright, let's attack them then. You scream and leap. The ghosts are insubstantial, swirling around your claws like nothing at all. Nothing at all! Nothing at all, stupid spectral monsters! They laugh at you and prove that they're not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils of mist circle your throat and begin to squeeze. Pass out. Okay, everyone. Here's the end of Monsterlinghood, and my goodness, is this very different from the last time. Good work, team. 71% bravery, no cleverness. 85% ferocity, 9% honesty, no kindness, no respect. How will the Chucklefuck viewers respond to the events of adolescence? Find out next time, YouTube.